Willkommen zurück bei The Zodiac Trial. Im letzten Part haben wir die Story von Tiger abgeschlossen. Jetzt machen wir weiter mit, womit denn? So. Ich weiß, warte, ich weiß noch. Haben wir schon mal Horse und Sheep begleitet eigentlich? Ich glaube noch nicht, oder? Fällt mir gerade so auf. Ich glaube, ich war noch nie mit Horse und Sheep, genau. Mit Horse und Sheep unterwegs. Das ist noch zu früh. Ich muss einen davor gehen. Da muss ich hin. Ne? Ja. Okay, erstmal hier. Ich rede mit Horse und wo ist Sheep? Da, Dog und Sheep. Da erzählt sie Geschichte. I'll protect you. Ich will sie beschützen. Ich mag Sheep. So, dann rede ich mal mit Pig und Horse, weil... Ach ja, das war die Story mit dem, genau. Ich erinnere mich. Mit dem Essen. So. Was gibt's? Brians Geschichte, Brians Backstory. Los geht's. Und jetzt kommt, genau. Go with Horse and Sheep instead. Ich glaube, ich bin fast nie mitgegangen.
I decided that I had already talked with Ox quite a bit when I woke up, and it would be best to branch out. Actually, I help Horse and Sheep with their search. I think checking out the training room seems like a good idea. It'd be great if you came with us, right, Horse?
Couldn't hurt.
Doesn't sound like he's thrilled to have me. Don't worry about him. I'm happy to have you.
Well, then I'm glad to come along. Fine, must go with them. Now can we quit talking about searching and just start searching?
Yeah, let's do that. The rest of us can just split up and look around. Oh, and everybody, remember to input your moves and we convene here before the round ends. Got it.
Ah nee, ich glaube, da waren wir schon mal, oder? Ach, das war hier genau, okay. Ja, doch, da haben wir gefragt, warum Horse so stark werden möchte, dass Sheep auch stärker werden möchte. Ja, doch, das haben wir schon mal gehabt. Ich weiß nicht, wann wir hatten das schon mal. Ah, hier. Ah, jetzt muss ich sie fragen halt. Genau, jetzt fragt sie mich. Das ist es.
Sheep, on the other hand, approached me. Mouse?
Yeah, Sheep?
We weren't able to find anything useful, were we?
Objectively speaking, I guess not. Oh, ich kann mal gucken, was haben wir gefunden hier? Ach, genau. A blanket of white cloth. Looking at the closer, there was a string of numbers on it. Wrapped in the cloth came an explanation of what it was.
Sheep's clothing. Sheep major trinket. Activate this item and become a copy of a separate contestant. This will replace your information with theirs. One-time use. So basically whoever uses this can replace their ability with someone else's. Seems like that could be useful in the race.
But it's not a minor trinket. Stimmt, das war's, okay. Genau, das war's.
We weren't able to find anything useful, were we?
Objectively speaking, I guess not.
If things keep going like that, people might get desperate.
Maybe.
So then, do you think we can trust everyone?
I mean, I want to, but... She raised a good point. How to approach other people? Have faith in others.
If it may look bleak, but if we can't trust each other, bad things will happen. We can give up, no matter what. Wait, you're right. Thanks for the advice, Mouse.
Don't mention it. Right as I said that, the others began walking to the cafeteria. Ja, jetzt kommt das hier und jetzt muss ich gucken. Ich gehe mal mit Pig und Monkey mit. Glaube ich, ja. Das war das Rätsel mit den Kangaroo Words. Waren es nochmal 9 Stück oder so? Waren es 9 Stück? Nein, waren es nicht. Es war nicht 9. Warte, okay, warte. Das war genau. Ich sollte nicht gucken. Okay. Astound and Surprise. Nochmal kurz erklären, was das nochmal sind. Isolated has the word soul inside of it. And feast. Eat. Ah, genau. Das waren Wörter, die im Wort drin sind. Okay, das kriege ich hin. An ordinary painter. Painter? Hat Paint vielleicht? Also 1? Ordinary can create works of art that astound and surprise. citizens. Those who can birth living works, who possess the potential potent to truly blossom into masses. A helpless damsel has dame. Devilish hat devil. Honorable hat honor, vielleicht. Plagiarist, liar steht drin. Vielleicht 5? Ich würde sagen, ich sag jetzt 5. Ich sag 5. 5 ist euch falsch, ne? Ich sag 5. Nein, 5 ist falsch. Okay, 7? Nein, nicht 6 ist es bestimmt nicht. Oh doch, 6 waren's. 6, ach stimmt, ich hab Astounded mitgezählt, weil Stun ist nicht dabei, aber Blossom habe ich mir gedacht wegen Blumen, genau. Dann Honorable wegen Honor? Ah, wegen Noble. Damsel wegen Dame und Devilish wegen Devil oder Evil. Und Plagiarist wegen Liar, genau.
Guys, the fourth digit should be 6. The second digit is also supposed to be 6. The third digit is only 3. So the code should be 7636? There's one way to find out. Pig was right. I moved over to the safe and inputted the code. 7636. I was greeted with by an affirmative beeping, indicating our success. Yes. Well done. What, is it open now? The beeping certainly sounds positive. Did it? Pig, are you perhaps hard of hearing? Me? Oh, no. My hearing works completely fine. It just, well, you know, it's kind of a long story. Basically, I have this thing called amnesia. Amnesia? It means I can hear fine, but I'm not really able to distinguish the pitch of most sounds. Oh no! It kind of means I'm not able to really enjoy music or anything, but that's fine. It also sometimes makes it difficult to pick up on people's tones. That's why I generally have to rely on people's facial expression to tell how they're thinking. Which, I'm not the best at either. But you know, baby steps. Anyways, enough about me. Let's get a look inside the safe. Without another word, Pig leaned over and grabbed the safe's handle. She opened it, and sure enough, there was an item that looked like a token. That is a minor trinket. I bet these digits on the back are what we need to input to activate it. The inscription, Sheep Minor Trinket, was written on the token, but there were indeed also numbers on the back. It read... Okay, warte, wo ist mein Dokument? Wo ist mein Dokument? Da. Welche? Ach, die 6 hatte ich schon, ne? Ah, die 6 hatte ich schon, verdammt! Ich war so happy! Ich war so happy! Ich war so happy, ich dachte, ich habe es gefunden und dann, nein, die 6 habe ich schon gehabt. Yes, we're one step closer on getting out of here together. Spectacular work, everybody. Since we have found a trinket, how about we head back to the cafeteria, input our actions for this round, and wait for the others? Makes sense to me. Yeah, I'm down. The round will be ending soon anyways. Ja, das ist... Jetzt kommt halt die wichtige Sache. So, jetzt kommt.
There's an additional rule I have yet to inform you all of. A quirk of the ways, if you will, that you all may be interested in. I doubt those of you who checked the information tab will have noticed you each have a personality assigned. From the rat to the pig, each of your personalities are unique to you. Most of you preferably dismissed that, and for most of you, that was the right choice. However, for 2 of you, this personality is an incredibly important variable. First out, I talk about the desperate personality. The desperate personality wants to finish the race in first place, just like everyone else. However, this personality type is the content in a big old shared victory. For this personality to be satisfied, no more than 3 animals can tie for first. If this condition isn't satisfied, the animal with the personality will be treated as if they have lost. And they will be punished accordingly.
Wait, but that means...
Are you kidding? That's crazy.
No!
The other personality to take note of is the content personality. Unlike the other personalities, this personality doesn't actually wish to win the race. The animal with this personality wants to be in last place when the race finishes. If that happens, all animals except the one possessing the desperate Personally, add the 1% in the content. Content will be executed. However, this caveat is not applicable if first place is a tie between 9 or more animals.
What a farce!
Does this guy think it's fucking with us?
I apologize for not making these rules clear from the start.
Blah blah blah. Ist okay. So.
This couldn't be happening, right? There was no way. That bastard! There was no way that was unintentional. He let us foster a false sense of peace. And then, when we were sure about our safety, he introduced this bullshit rule which forced our hands. No matter what, at least 2 people would have to die. This couldn't be right. I thought we said that if we did everything right, everyone could escape.
It was our fault for leaving that sucker for 1 minute.
Is he serious?
Probably.
Then people are going to have to die, aren't they? Everyone, calm down. We don't need to descend into chaos.
Seems like if there were a time to descend into chaos, now might be the one. After all, we now got 2 people who stop at nothing to survive. Even if it means letting the rest of us die.
That's outrageous! Indeed, taking 10 lives for one's own is quite selfish.
Who cares about the numbers? Depriving the world of the culture significant art I provide is a war crime.
It is not unthinkable many will prioritize their own survival. It's merely a plank of candies, where the scales are a bit underweight. Everybody settle down. There's no need to resort to panicking. I have the content personality. What? Monkey! Seriously?
No way.
This is certainly a surprise.
You're admitting it?
Naturally, I'm admitting it. To do not so would bring the group undue stress, no? Monkey. But with this, I struggled to get the words out of my throat. On the one hand, this revelation was a blessing. Monkey was giving herself up to the group. However, that means that she
died! Ich will nicht.
That she would certainly die. I had known Monkey for a while. Out of everyone here, she was the person I least want to see die. So for her to meet an end like this? What was Brian thinking? My distress must have shown plainly on my face. At ease, Mouse. You must move past this.
I need to move past this? What about you?
Death will come to us all eventually. I can't claim that I'm not distraught at its outcome. However, it unfortunately appears I do not have a choice.
Ach ja, die Bananas. Ich war so, was ist da auf der Hose? Das ist doch seltsam, Bananen.
For the sake of others, even if my body wished to reject this fate, I will give myself up. Just as I have done all my life. Luckily, I don't need to work up the courage to actually kill myself. I simply must prevent myself from acting untowardly.
But we'll be able to, though.
Who's there?
Sure, she's admitting things herself now, but it's probably just a ploy, right? She's clearing herself from suspicion by confessing, so when things go wrong later, we won't blame her.
That's not at all. How could you say that about Monkey? Monkey, you may have our backs right now, but can the same be said about later, when you're really facing death head on? Seriously, guys? It'll be a lot harder than it sounds, I think. It sounds impossible, actually. So, what do you suggest? You all shall kill me now, that since I'm going to die anyways, there's no reason to not stab me at this very moment.
That would be barbaric.
Yeah.
We'll just restrain you so you can't do anything suspicious.
Yeah, we will?
Horse, would you be a doll?
Horse looked at the rooster for a moment, as if considering the proposal. Then he made his way towards Monkey. Immediately, I intervened. Whoa. What are you doing?
I'm going to restrain her.
Why are we doing that?
Did we not just discuss this matter?
No, Rooster just said some dumb shit per usual, and everyone seemingly went along with it? This is an outrage. Monkey doesn't deserve this at all. Now, Mouse. There's no reason to be upset. If they would feel safer where I restrained, I see no reason to refuse that.
Great. Thanks for your approval, babe.
Can I resign my approval?
Nope. Anyways, I thought I saw some jump rope up in the gymnasium. Why don't we tie you up on a chair with some of that?
Yeah, that will work well enough. And just like that, the plan to restrain Monkey was put in motion.
Frechheit. Oh, das ist ein süßes Bild. Ich liebe es.
Before we knew it, Monkey was firmly tied to a chair in the middle of the cafeteria. Rooster seemed to take particular delight in the restraining process, a mildly concerning fact. Now, this should certainly satisfy everybody's fears. Now then, I would ask you the desperate personality to also confess at this point. I understand how scared you are, but now that we are all here for you, things will go much better if you speak up now. Monkey's voice was inspiring. However, her words fell flat. The rest of the room stood silent. Come now, surely you can speak up now.
Save it. While I admire your bravery and willingness to sacrifice, most unwilling to give up on everything in their life just to help some strangers.
Unfortunately, this is kind of the expected result. I see. If it was a matter of actively betraying the group, most would shudder from action. However, when action leads to one's death, betrayal by inaction is much more palatable. Then what are we going to do? We don't need to change our strategy at all. We now just need to gather 11 mind trinkets instead of 12. Then we can all cross the finish line at the same time. But won't the person with the determined personality try and reach the finish line before that? What if it's, say, Pig? Me? It's not me. It was an example. You could use the ability to rush ahead 11 spaces. That puts you way in the front.
That would be much keen to get in check-in just by crashing your queen through the line of pawns. A move that temporarily gets you in the lead, but will immediately end your chance of success. If Pig makes the intent to betray the group clear from the start, the whole group will team up and make sure she doesn't beat us. Therefore, it would be in our best interest to hide for the time being and look for some other opportunity to win in one strike.
Stop talking about me. I'm going to betray the group.
The bottom line is that if we all stick to the plan and nothing major goes awry, then the traitor won't have an opportunity to cross the finish line alone. Therefore, we should focus on searching for the minor trinkets. Let us split up and search for them now.
Hold on a moment. That was an odd suggestion.
What do you mean?
The person with a desperate personality is still at large. Splitting up seems like a rather dangerous idea, given the circumstances.
I don't know what you're talking about. A single person can't do much on their own. What's dangerous is not finding enough giant trinkets in time.
We have ample time, and have been making fine progress. Splitting up only increases the risk posed. Bad things could happen if everybody is split up.
I doubt it. We're in a school, and everyone's on guard.
A naive take.
Excuse me?
I must say, Ox, it feels weird for me to be this aggressive, but your suggestion strikes me as rather suspicious. It's the type of thing that someone plotting something would say.
Is that so? It appears that even tied up you intend to sue Discord. For everyone's information, I am the last person who would do anything untoward in this building. If you're accusing me of being the other traitor, Monkey, I'll have you know you're gravely mistaken.
I never said you were the traitor. I just said the proposal sounded like you were scheming something.
Things could technically turn quick if somebody didn't step in quick. I felt a bit bad, but in this argument I had to support Monkey, weil wir haben schon gesehen, dass eine Person alleine eine Menge Schaden anrichten kann.
Ox, I hate to say it, but Monkey has a point.
Seriously, even you don't trust me, Mouse?
I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying splitting up might not be the best idea. Just, considering the circumstances and all. Why not explore in pairs?
It slows us down quite a bit. Oh, come off it, Ox. Who died and left you in charge? A lot of us were moving in groups already, and we were doing just fine.
We can always change course if it looks like we're running out of time.
Alright then. If this is what we're deciding on. In that case, let's move in pairs while one person can go solo.
If we're doing partners, could I move with horse?
I don't have any reason to refuse.
Actually, I prefer horse if you move with tiger.
What? Why?
To keep you in check. There's no point to this if we aren't trying to thoroughly limit everyone's actions, no?
And what does pairing with me with tiger change?
Hey, you wanna go? Oh, just let horse go with sheep, ox. It should be fine. I'll go with tiger instead.
Fine. In that case, mouse, pig, you two can go look together.
Alright, sounds good to me. Totally, for me too.
I like to keep an eye on a rooster, so you're with me. Using your leadership position to partner with me? Smart move, my friend. This may have been a mistake. This solar spot's still open. Because I'd like to go with that place. Fine.
Haha, hold on, at least we stop with nag. Fuck that. Indeed, I have some objections with this arrangement.
Too bad.
Excuse me?
I've already had enough of a headache without having to worry about your petty squabbling. Suck it up and work together. Neither of them seemed particularly enthused with that response, but neither of them had the energy to fight Ox when he was so clearly fed up with his group. That should take care of things. Okay, and just like that, Ox had devised our new marching orders. Everyone split up and got to searching. Pig and I decided to look around the second floor classrooms for a while. Und da machen wir im nächsten Part weiter, denn eine neue Route hat sich offenbart und mir tut's jetzt schon leid um Monkey. Ich liebe Monkey so sehr. Ich glaube, von allen Charakteren in diesem Spiel sind Monkey, Dog und Monkey, Dog, Ox und ich mag auch gerne Sheep. Meine Lieblingscharaktere, ja. Von daher tut mir das richtig leid. Monkey. Naja, vielleicht. Bisher hat fast jeder einen Plan gefunden, sich zu retten. Vielleicht hat Monkey auch noch einen Plan in der Hinterhand. Wer weiß. Wir werden sehen. Dann bis nächstes Mal bei The Zodiac Sign. Tschüss. Falsch. The Zodiac Sign ist falsch. The Zodiac Trial. Tschüss.